All right, so let's go through a pretty simple app design. And step one will be to do the graphics and recreate this on a website. And step two will be to create the file size in a way that can be easily downloaded to any Android phone. And I guess we'll also do that with iOS. And then finally, it will need to be hosted for probably around 1,000 people, maybe 2,000. So we have a setup, just a normal setup of password, username, and face shot photo, and just typical agreements not to sue the app for any consequences of the app. So a brief member agreement that focuses on that angle, and I'll write the user agreement, but you should go through that. Then we have the profile, which needs to be done in a form that it can be added to. So the profile is let's say for now the profile will have 23 categories. Some of them will be push buttons, some of them will be questions, and meaning questions that need an answer, but a lot of them, where possible, will be push button drop down menu. And then the profile will have a 5 menu item up at the top. Marin community should just be a montage of images of Marin with Marin community. And then we can have alerts down here, think messages and things that and so I guess we'll also need let's see. Yeah, so any email type messages can go on there. That's not as key a feature if it adds a lot of bother, because people can just give email addresses. And in that way, I actually think that's better. So let's leave that where what we have here are a list of surveys, and what needs to be distinguished on the list are surveys that people haven't filled out and surveys that people already have filled out. So it would be surveys still to be filled out. That would be when they click surveys, and the surveys they've already filled out would go down to the bottom and be in light font. Then we have events calendar, just a calendar of anything that people put on the calendar. And that just needs a submit form where people go through a specific form, can click submit, and that will create a calendar event that links to the event data when people tap on it. Then we have vote on ideas. So we have share ideas, which need to be shared in video, text, or I guess video or text would be the and maybe a screen write, video, text, or photo would be share an idea. And then it needs a vote form so that you can add things to vote on. in the idea, so that you can vote for the idea as a whole, but you can also vote for sub-points in the in the ideas. So for example, I might say, let's have a picnic, let's have strawberry ice cream, let's go by bus, and let's go on a Saturday. And everyone might vote for Saturday and picnic and ice cream, but not strawberry. They want vanilla. And, so in that sense, it becomes clear what distinctions are creating flow and which distinctions are creating blocks. So people can click votes on each thing as subcategories and votes on the entire thing. Now, when someone's sharing an idea, they can also create up to 10 different votes on things. So they would have vote, add a vote, do this, click it, add a vote, and they would ask to be describe what is the vote, and then people can respond yes or no to the main vote and to subvotes. The most powerful aspect of the whole app is the statistical generator, that anyone can search to see how many people like this, and this for what reason, without being accountable. Well, in a metadata. So all the votes would go into metadata, and votes yes or no, etc. And that's basically how that would work, so that anyone can do a metadata search to say, I want to know how many men between 40 and 50 years old voted yes or no on this point. Well, that'll generate a statistic, 29%. How many men of those are addicted to something? That kind of correlation. So you should be able to have a very sophisticated interface that will allow statistical information to be present on what's working. All right, thank you.